Welcome back to another deck tactics devlog where I showcase the progress of my roguelike deck builder game made in Godot. So where do we begin with today's video? Well, how about a little fun fact? It's been a whole year since I started developing deck tactics, and so far the game is honestly in a good state. It's far from being complete, but it has come a long way and I'm quite happy with how it's coming along. In fact, most if not all of the things that I planned in my game design document has been implemented to some capacity. A year ago, these were the only things that I implemented for the game. All of these were brought over and refined from the game's first prototype, so there weren't anything new to be honest. Comparing the game in its current state feels like a night and day difference. We now have a main menu, a map that generates random encounters and events, a shop for cards and artifacts, and a manager for said cards and artifacts. And lastly, but most importantly, the battle system. All in all, it's a nice feeling to see the progress done on the project so far. Now the next question is, what's the next step? Here's something I never thought I'd be adding back to deck tactics, the Overworld. In the original idea I had for the game, you go back and forth between doing the main mission inside the book and going about your daily life talking to NPC and buying cards in the card shop. But being a one-man team, I cut it earlier in development to focus on just the book to make the scope of the project smaller. The reason why I'm adding back the Overworld is because I felt that the game just felt too cramped being inside the book all the time. By introducing the Overworld back, I hope that it can serve as a break between runs. Wild Frost had something similar going on and it's honestly a fun addition to that game. It makes it feel like you return home each time you lose and not just restarting the game once you die. The Overworld initially was supposed to be a small town, filled with regular NPCs and shops. Back then, the main purpose of the Overworld was to progress the story, and the book was supposed to contain, among other things, the history of the town and the people in it. As you progress through the mission in the book, you would uncover secrets around the town. You would then have to go there physically to investigate, which you will then get rewarded with new cards or some kind of artifact. The new Overworld design is still the same, though scaled down in size and complexity. I want the Overworld to mainly take place in and around the player's house. If I could make that work, then I might just expand the idea to a full-fledged town later on. And that's the plan for the Overworld. Now, I did already start making the Overworld while writing the script of this video. And so far, this is what I already have implemented. It's a bit bare-bones at the moment, but it's a start. Well, that's all there is for today's devlog. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around to the end. If you want to keep up to date with the game's progress, follow along and subscribe. And lastly, see you guys on the next devlog.